Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Please let me know instantly if you see any issues with audio or video this evening. I downloaded something that's supposed to be pretty state of the art when it comes to the program I use to stream. And I did a little test stream earlier in the day. A couple of you guys came in. I appreciate saying hi and saying you saw everything. So fingers crossed. Welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Dawn with the news of the day. Dawn and Cameron, kudos to both of them, came up with an idea of doing what's called a Discord server. I had not heard of it. Sorry. I think a few other people that are in it heard of it, but didn't really know how it works. But it's a really cool system. And Dawn, feel free if you want to describe what it is. But feel free to join everybody. It's pretty much the same group that participates in a lot of these chat shows. And it's just an opportunity to get together kind of live. And you can just have it on your desktop all day, on your phone all day. And it's a great opportunity to like ask questions to the group together and just say hi and see how everybody's doing. There's a lot of functionality in there. And we were all, when I say all, there was like 10 of us in it for a good portion of the afternoon, early afternoon. Check it out. If you know how to use it, Discord well, then you're going to have a great time. For a lot of us, there was a learning curve, but it's pretty intuitive. I mean, you know, you get a link, you click on it, you create a username, you create your little icon thing like Right Adventures has, the smiley, whatever it's called. I always forget the name. I'm sorry. I created mine. We went in, we started chatting just like you would chat on this or any other like Skype-ish thing or whatever. And it's really cool. So thank you, Dawn, for putting that in. If anybody wants to participate, it's really cool. Hey, CJ, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Good, thank goodness. Let's hope that that trend continues, Dawn, but I appreciate it. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, I'm not looking for any issues. That's not my MO here. So hopefully that will cease to be. Thank you very much. Hey, Joe, how you doing? Welcome. Hi, Blue Feather Mercantile. How you doing? Great to have you. Purple Sorko. Yeah, you caught the beginning. You're on the West Coast, right? Great to have you, man. Thanks for coming in. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm saying there might be some other people that come into tonight's chat that maybe are familiar with this thing. I had heard the name, but admittedly, I had no idea what it was. But would everybody agree that was in there? Who's in there? Actually, who's here that was in there? Just Dawn and me. Hey, Vintage Codger. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Trying to see if anybody else is, at least they haven't said hi yet, but Cameron, of course, was in. Kelly was in there today. Lori Gonzalez was in there. Mermaid Treasures. So very cool. Laura was in there. Speaking of Laura, here she is. And it looks like, it's so funny, I just got a message on it. Hold on. So this is going to be, I already have enough to do with trying to run a chat. Now I'm going to have a Discord thing going. Oh my God. During the show, it might be a little bit hard to juggle. Hey, Papa, how you doing? Evening all. Yeah, that really is kind of harrowing. Pennsylvania apparently has one. Who knew? Who knew? Thanks. How you doing, Laura? Yeah, that was pretty cool, wasn't it? The server thing. Laura was on there. We were all acting like pros after a few minutes, all cocky. This is simple. But there's some cool functionality. You could do a share screen. I don't know if anybody saw that. That's pretty cool. So like, let's say you have an item or something that you wanted to potentially show to a group. Hey, you know what this is? You could do a screen share right there within the server. I love it. I like it a lot. I like the thought of having it up all day, sort of. And not being a nuisance with anybody, but it's cool to like call upon somebody and say, hey, Popeye, what the hell is this card or whatever? Hey, Victoria, how you doing? Welcome to the show. You got more issues than National Grid? Oh, no. Do you really? Hey, Keith, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Yeah, I see that. It popped up. I don't even know how to turn this thing off. Connie was there. How you doing, Connie? Welcome to the show. Half there, half here. Yeah, Kelly was involved in other activities, but he made his presence known. Welcome, Kelly. Popeye got me 2 postcard orders. Okay. Oh, wow. Way to go. Yeah. What was the... Popeye had a little expression aside from you list, you sell. The other one was something like buy postcards from Popeye, list postcards from Popeye, sell postcards by Popeye, repeat. The rinse and repeat thing. Yeah, mine's closed. At least I thought it was. I don't think that's true, though. Maybe on the phone that's true, but not on the desktop. I closed it, and yet I see everybody here. But that's cool. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Discord server. Sign up for it. I didn't either, John. I had no idea what it was until 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago, whenever we started it. It's very simple. It's like Skype, or I mean, I'm used to Skype, but what's the other one that everybody uses nowadays? I forgot what it's called. Any of those chat things. It is absolutely for youngins, but it's really simple. It's a chat thing. It's just like this, except you could do some more interesting stuff if you're so inclined. I don't think any of us are inclined, but I do like the screen sharing thing. You could do like an individual chat. Like you could click on somebody's name. We dabbled in some voice chat thing, like a voice chat thing. You can go one-on-one with somebody and do a voice chat, or you can have a group in a voice chat. Pretty cool. Nothing to be afraid of, that's for sure. I just clicked the button and away we went. Most of the chat was, yeah, that was, what's his name? That was Cameron. Everything we said, he put like one of the memes or whatever they call them with the little smiley things. It's okay. It's fun. I thought it was great. And it was Cameron's idea. So kudos to Cameron. And then Dawn implemented said idea. Yes, he always does great work. I see Jim just joined. Great job, everybody. Every time somebody joins it, I get a little pop-up. We could do a voice chat. Oh, do you really? If I can understand it, you can understand it. See, I don't know what Telegram is. And I think Connie is the one that mentioned that. What is Telegram? The same kind of thing? They're all the same. All these things are kind of the same, aren't they? Hey, Jeff, how you doing? Good evening to you. Welcome to the show. You're also cordially invited to this Discord thing. It's just a chat program. I don't know what word you want to use, a chat thing. And when you get invited, you go in and your name pops up along with everybody else that's in the thing. It's kind of like, John, you know what's exactly like? Instagram. You know how we have the group Instagram for the Paperpalooza stuff, and people could just kind of jump in and say, hey, I got this. Hey, can you do a lookup? Same principle. It's just a different program. So it's really simple. Yeah, they get old really fast, actually. I agree. Hey, Chappie, how you doing? Congratulations, Chappie. Yeah, isn't it awesome? Congratulations. I know it's not a cheap item, but it will change your world. Telegram is a chat app. Okay. Yeah, they're all kind of the same. Seriously. Purple Circle, welcome to the Discord chat thing. Yeah, that's great work, Chappie. We got to get Dawn Wright a scanner. That's we'll do a GoFundMe for Dawn to get her a scanner. They're really, like everything else in Canada, it's like triple the price of what, the rest of the world pays. So you have to you could probably sell your car and buy a scanner in Canada. Maybe you might have enough to get the scanner. It's ridiculous how expensive it is. Purple Sorko slid into the server, it says. JCL also slid into the server. No, we're gonna have a petition. Thank you very much. Yes, please do hit the thumbs up, mostly because you're enjoying the content and you like being part of the show. That's what matters to me. But you'll get a sale too. You'll get a sale. Between 6 and 7, you'll get a sale. Came to a screeching halt. No way. What's up, Jay Smith? An IRC reference. I'll wait for somebody to tell me what that means. I totally agree, man. I like chatting. I like this chat thing, but that's all I use. Facebook for me is a necessary evil because of the band. The same sort of thing. Promotions and stuff for my band. We use Facebook, and we have like a Facebook page for the band, and we interact with them. But other than that, I have no need for it either. I agree. I didn't like it the day it came out. I remember saying, what the heck is this? It's the same thing as the MySpace thing, which was another waste of time. Yep, not a fan either. What is IRC? Interested in looking at one of the listings, give feedback. I might have listed it too high. Would you be interested in looking at one of my listings? Sure, Chappie. Send me, I think you did it last time, right? Send me an email to jimmyflippit@gmail.com, and I'll pull up the listing. If you send me a link to it. What's up, Craven Cards? How you doing? Not a lot, but some. Instagram. Same sort of stuff, though. Like, I mean, again, I don't use it on the phone. I have it on my desktop, and I just use it to talk to some people. It's just another chat thing. There's so many chat things. Kelly uses Messenger for family, chatter, and then Instagram for friends. Oh, that's cool. So you distinguish between the two? Nice. Good job. Yeah, I love the multiple purchase from one person kind of things. I had a few of those this week too with one more with postcards, another one but two, which is better than one, and a couple with the print ad things, buying multiples. Love it. What's up, Jackie Jack? How you doing? IRC is like the early internet version of Discord, popular a couple decades ago. Okay. I used to do the Yahoo groups. When did Yahoo come out? 96, 97? I was in Yahoo groups for several things, for music and stuff. And they had a chat thing too. Yeah, no problem, man. Just send the email. Let me know when you sent it. I'll check it out, okay? We said Jackie Jack. I say yes. Hey, Jody, how you doing? Happy Friday. If you're so inclined, Jody from Marketplace Boutique, we have a groovy new Discord. I have to get all my terminologies. Discord what? Discord page, server. If you'd like to join it, Dawn opened it up earlier this afternoon. You're welcome to join as well. Yeah, it's right. AOL is the messenger, sure. Yeah, the AOL had chat rooms. Yahoo had chat rooms, which were awesome. Some were a little cheesy, but they had some really cool. When I remember very well when eBay started, and there were Yahoo chat rooms talking about eBay, and I used to participate in those and tons of music ones and stuff. Interesting. There you go, Dawn. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to post this link every couple of minutes, Dawn, as the new people come in. AIM AOL. Yep. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, and Yahoo Instant Messenger was like the thing until a few years ago. They just stopped it all of a sudden. I don't know why. Server. Okay, cool. There's Jody. Welcome to the server, Jody. Anybody know the Pink Floyd song "Welcome to the Machine"? I'm gonna have to come up with an intro for that instead of "Welcome to the Machine." Welcome to the server. Who does well with Victorian trade cards? Let me know, anybody out there that sells those, and get back with Jackie Jack. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Yahoo Messenger was always. Yep, there were tons of them. Sure. Yeah, no problem. I'm just saying it's probably going to have to happen because as new people come in. Watching a video, magazine articles, being collectible. I have been looking for them to add my press collection. Oh, there's so many. Yeah, thanks for that, Chappie. But there's so many cool things to. Yeah, I'm the same way. Some of this stuff I like a lot, and I want to save them for myself. Some of the ads I pick out or things like that. Well, talk about messages. Now that I got Discord things popping up. My wife, Mrs. Flippett, writing on the Facebook Messenger thing, Instagram Messenger going, all different people writing different things. All going boop, 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 boop. Appeal soap trade card for $25. Beautiful. Did you do your due diligence prior to listing it, Jackie Jack? There's Kelly with his stickers and smileys and. Oh, has he really? That's what I'm saying. Did you look up some pricing? It's all right. If you sold it and made some money, no harm, no foul, right? Joe, has anyone seen the eBay standard? Ooh, that's a great question. I have not, but I've had my first issue with standard envelope, which I was going to bring up in a few minutes. But since you did, it wasn't a return or anything. That stinks because it didn't fit. Was it too big of an envelope? Was it too heavy? Do you know what the situation was? Oh, I know. It makes a sound. Mine, I'm sure you can tailor it how you want, but the bottom right of my screen, I keep hearing bloop, 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 bloop. So every time one of you guys write in the Discord server, it pops up on my page. I'm sure you can mute it. There's got to be a way. Yeah, let me tell you what I had. I'll just bring it up really quick because I was actually looking for some guidance from you guys. But long story short, postcard, right? Standard envelope. I have the whole thing right here. It was delivered on February 6th. It says delivered. It was shipped on the 3rd or whatever. So everything was fine. It says delivered. Atlantic City postcard. Guy writes me on the 7th, the day after it says it was delivered. It says, hey, really nice guy. No problems at all. The thing is showing as delivered. I didn't get the postcard. Is it possible it went to a wrong address? Can you verify what address you sent it to? So I said it automatically goes to whatever address you have on eBay, and I copied and pasted that address. He confirmed. He goes, yep, that's my address. So I started to look up some things. I know from previous chat shows, people say that, it's not as reliable, certainly as like a first class or a priority. It's definitely not a priority. Take the tracking with a grain of salt because it's not really thorough, whatever. So delivered doesn't necessarily mean delivered to the home. It could mean delivered to the zip code. That's what I read. So anyway, I kind of went back with him on that. And he goes, no problem, man. I'll wait a couple of days. He waited. Today he goes, still no card. So I said, it's fine. Open up a item not received case with eBay because I know it's delivered and the stamp shows it's delivered. So I'm going to see what happens, but I have like 6 days or something silly to respond. So I just wrote back. I've never had this happen before. So I went in and I put I just reiterated the number, the tracking number that they supplied, and said yes, it was it was delivered on time or whatever. So we'll see what happens. I'll let everybody know. I've never had this happen before. It's my first little quasi issue. Yeah, of course you could turn them off. Yeah. Oh, you hear mine? Get out of here. You go to buy, get charged postage due on. Oh, really? So I want to see what happens with the item not received thing. No, it wasn't. Refund them in the 30 days. Put a claim in. Oh, yeah. Hey, Mark, what's going on, man? Welcome to the show. Okay. I'll try that. Ohio. Yeah, Carl just found a new toy to play with. How you doing, Carl? Welcome to the show. We hear mine. Well, let me tell you, I'm a powerful guy, so hold on. And just like that, no more Discord. Ha ha. Now it just flashes. It annoys me because it flashes, but at least you don't have to hear the sound. Thanks for letting me know. I didn't know. Delivered this to last processing center. I personally had ESE Mark delivered it to my eBay, but not physically shown up 2 weeks later. Okay. Do you think I did the right thing by asking him to open? I mean, it's an $8 item. It's not the money. I feel bad for him. He said he's doing some kind of project on Atlantic City, and he really loved the card, and he was looking forward to it. So, it's not somebody trying to be a jerk. He's been really, really nice the whole time. That's exactly what I did, Purple Soco. I put the tracking info in it, and then it's kind of cut and dry. That's what I thought. Not anymore, Kelly. I done muted it. There you go. Yeah, Mark, would love to have you on this thing. Oh, cool. There you go. Check out Mark's video. What's up, Kim? Yeah, I know all these beeps and bops. I agree. Hey, Barbara, how you doing? Living on ESC means we'll skate the sorting center. Refund and move on. Yeah, it's not even about the money. He even said it's not about the money. He's just bummed out that he's not getting this card that he wanted, and he couldn't find anywhere else but my store. How you doing, Barbara? Welcome to the show. Yeah, AOL chat, Yahoo. My thing was Yahoo Messenger and Yahoo chat rooms. Always have them open a case and keep all messages. Absolutely. Evidence. Well, good, right? No glitches, no frozen action like we had Monday. I don't see it in the corner of my eye. I don't see anybody complaining about it, which is a very good thing. You download and save all your first class labels. If you get a return for undeliverable and the buyer says it's correct, I just reprint the original. Oh, there you go. That's not a bad idea. I don't know if it's scanned once, if you can't scan it again, but we'll see what happens. This is my first postcard with any sort of issue. Yep, no problem. Yeah, again, it's not about the money at all. I feel bad for the guy. He doesn't have the card, I hope it's not lost. I hope it might take 2 weeks. Oh my God, look at this crazed group now on the my how it has grown, huh, Dawn? Our little Discord server thing. Growing up. Yep, move on. I'm always a big fan of the moving on principle. I just want the guy to get his card. Hope it's not lost. Purple Socko had standard envelope takes 6 weeks. That's crazy. All the other ones, I mean, I'm not, I don't have a huge population of deliveries yet, but it's the first time it has happened, and every other one is usually there in a couple of days. So, and this guy, of course, is like relatively close to me. I think it was Maryland. Where is it? Yeah. Maybe it's Popeye Land, Gaithersburg, Maryland, wherever that is. That's where it was delivered to. So not far from me at all, but damage done. It might take 2 months. Chappie used the trimmer you used. First time today. Works great. Between the scanner and the trimmer you recommend, life is good. You're very welcome, Chappie. And I'm glad you enjoyed them. Use them well. You got a lot of magazines. Get them up. What's up, Johnny? How you doing? Welcome to the show. I watched Johnny this morning. I watched Johnny about 4 times this week. 8:30 Monday through Friday. Cajun Roots Reseller LLC. Welcome to the show, man. Great to have you. You return in my P.O. box every 2 months, non-deliverable. Oh, yeah? You get a return? It's still well worth it. I mean, not that I wish anybody not get their product, obviously, but the money we save probably grossly outweighs the occasional problem like this. So what are you going to do? Hey, Eric, how you doing? Welcome. Eric, the reseller, is here. Hey, Eric, have you heard about the new Discord server we have going on? It's called, what is it called, Dawn? Paper Pushes. Dawn will show you a link in just a moment. Welcome to the show. Get out of here. You're right down there, Joe? Yeah, that's where I sent it. Those brown eBay envelopes attract attention, sometimes get treated as non-machinable, even though they technically should be allowed. Yep, there's Cajun. You got to check out, Johnny. Oop. Look what I did. I forgot to turn my sound off when I opened it up. Hold on. Needs to be rectified. Can't have that all night, can we? Okay. Should be good. Yes, do check out Johnny. Be offering postcard dividers and whatnot. Buy it now section, the same price as the sleeves. The top blows only makes sense if it's an add-on. Nice. It's good to know, man. Sure. Shipped as an add-on. Beautiful. You're very welcome. How you doing? How is what's your count now? A cooking video. Cajun Roots Cuisine. That's funny with the K. Revamped channel. Oh, very cool. Check that out. Didn't know you had another channel, but everybody check that out. One more time. Cajun Roots Cuisine. Check it out. What's up, Allie? How you doing? I appreciate you stopping in. Thank you very much. Did you hear about our new Discord server? That's going to be the topic. There it is. Thank you, Dawn. Chappie, been magazine collector for 30 years, had 2-minute account, only recently started to cut them up for ads. Beautiful. I hope you make all that money back in spades. I've also seen, it's funny, when I was doing Whatnot fairly frequently, like every week, I think I was the only person. In fact, I know I was the only person that was doing print ads, and my understanding is there's several now. So that's interesting. Now I got a Facebook Messenger. That doesn't make beep sounds. All right, we got stickers going in, which is the little faces and stuff, I guess. And Dawn is the gatekeeper, so she insists that you identify who you are. If you have some weird name on Discord that we're not familiar with, you will need to say the magic password to get access. That's awesome, Chappie. Just picked up a King James Braille Bible and binder thrift store for $1. Cool. All right. Someone has identified themselves and been granted permission. Is that correct, Dawn, right? That you would never touch as far as ads, you mean? That's cool. I would imagine they would sell pretty well on their own, especially 50s one. You get like an I Love Lucy original. Yeah, the Bible probably is worth going. Did you do some research on comps? All right, that was the first thing I want. There's only really two things I wanted to specifically talk about tonight. One was the postcard thing, and thanks everybody for their feedback. I guess first time it's ever happened for me, so I guess I handled it fine. I genuinely feel bad for the guy. He wasn't a jerk. You want to, when somebody's actually really nice about it, it makes you feel even worse. I would always feel bad if something didn't get delivered that I sent, but in this case, I really did feel bad. So I'm like, I hope you still get it, and please let me know if you do. Case or no case, I don't care. Whatever, just $7 or $8 or not, I don't care either. I want to make sure the guy gets his stuff. I hope it's not lost to the ether. Part two that I want to bring up really quick. Everybody probably saw my little quickie short video thing about the 6-bit coming to the rescue for my lost 200 listings. They're all back, and I sold 2 things already from it, so I'm pretty excited. They would have been gone. But again, a huge thank you to the people at 6-bit. It was such a simple thing to do. They just wrote one email with a path of like how to find my ended listings. That's all. And then I just went in. Thing is, when I had ended listings, I had like 3,000 ended listings. So I had to scroll through the 3,000, and every 100 or so I kept looking up versus, you have all the information. You have the item ID, the title. So I would just copy and paste my title for every 100 or so listings and go into eBay. And thank God it wasn't like 3,000 down. It was like within the first 2,000, I think I found the population. I meant like a yellow line to identify the first one, yellow for the second one. And then you just go back into the same thing within 6-bit. It was awesome. Control, arrow down, 200 listings, submit. And they all got submitted right back. It took a little bit of time, but not too long. Absolutely doing backflips. Everything was perfect. And I had a total mishmash. There were print ads in there. There was a couple of postcards, very few. There were some Disney things in there. There was a record or 2 in there. So I'm, again, so grateful to 6-bit. Highly recommend them, not just for the whole listing thing for the postcards or anything else you choose to list with it, but what a wonderful backup tool. I got some messages from people too privately that said that they were really impressed by the service was outrageously great. So nice. He's like, oh no, I'm so sorry about that. Here's what you do. Bam. And it just worked, which is all you ask with these products, right? Just work. I see a lot of people waving on Discord. Looked up on eBay. Looks like about $39.99. Yeah, not bad for. What'd you get it for? $1, you said? The gates of Flip It. Yeah. No, this isn't my thing at all. It's well, she's guarding the gates for the Flip It, correct? But the Discord thing is not mine at all. I'm just a member of it, like everybody else that joins it. It was really, my understanding, it was actually Cameron's idea, and then Omnipresent Dawn went into action, made it happen, sent some people some links. We all chimed in, nervously said hello, and everything seemed to work pretty quickly. Yeah, this is my first one. I don't have thousands yet, but I probably have a couple of hundred at least. And for my first issue, J. Smith, I guess it's inevitable, but I still think it's a risk worth reward kind of scenario. Risk versus reward, excuse me. I just saw a certain mom enter the Discord server. Welcome. Oh, yeah. No, that I can absolutely, I would back you up on that one. I don't even think I would do that, especially if they were, famous covers, famous people. Exactly. You have to identify yourself. Yeah, that's right. That's what Dawn told me this morning. That was the motivation. Everybody was waiting and needed a place to hang out, waiting for somebody to come on live or something. That's pretty funny. Hey, Mother's Mustache. That's right. Exactly. Well, no. See, you need to identify yourself. She might change your nickname. She does have the power to do that. Don't cross Dawn, But welcome, Mother's Mustache. Mother's Mustache was on in the Discord server earlier. Cameron's idea. Yep. Well, he was far too busy, Dawn. Ah, that's good advice, Chappie. Yeah, a lot of forgeries out there. What's up, Vintage Memories? Yeah, thank you very much. I was so grateful to. Somebody wrote, "You sound like you're doing a commercial for them." I promise you, I'm not doing a commercial, but I'm just blown away by the product itself. I've been a fan anyway. I've been using it since October. October 1st, I had my month free trial, and then I just stuck with it because I loved it for the listing. I didn't even realize you could do a backup like this. I think I mentioned it last week on the show that I was mad that I didn't do the backup, because had I done the backup, I wouldn't have had to do all this work. But it turns out no harm, no foul, because great thing is when you do your backup, which is what I just did, it includes list. You just you tick a button, and you can include listings that ended 15 days ago or 30 days ago. So you'll have a huge population potentially. Anything that's sold is an ended listing. Anything you've done an end and sell similar is an ended listing, and they all came right up. It was just incredible, absolutely incredible. I was actually going to show everybody the instructions just in case you ever have an issue like this and you happen to use it. What is this? Hand pink waving. Howdy, Jiminy. How you doing? Vintage Vaughn? Sorry. Red heart shape in the chat. That's funny. Do you see how it reads out here on StreamYard, everybody? And then I see in YouTube, it actually shows a pink waving hand. Welcome to the show. Use a different name. Ban never. Be careful. That's right. You can't be too predictable, right? Did she issue a name? Yeah, that's a good point. Well, there are a couple of administrators to keep Dawn honest, but we all trust her implicitly. 13. Well, I can't believe how many people. There's almost 30 people in this thing. What did we have this afternoon? We had like 8. Thought that was impressive. So welcome, everybody. It is a really cool idea. I mean, again, play around with if you're not familiar with it, like I'm not, there's an inbox. So like you can send messages, you can do a share screen, which I think is a really nice function. Look at Mark joining the Discord. Way to go. There's just some cool functionality. We have a voice channel where you can just go in and talk to somebody. And what's really nice about that is the people that are in the voice chat will all populate with a circle with their little emoji thing or whatever it's called, right? With their channel name. And when the person is speaking, the light comes on green. So you know who it is that's talking, because some of us have never heard each other, vocally. So that I thought was pretty cool too. Like whoever's talking, you'll see their little thing will turn green. Really like it. Allie, as a teenager, my God. Yeah, I know exactly. And then as I just saw, you can also, you can, just like anything else, you can have like a friend request. You could send a friend request, and then you can just individually, I guess, message people and do Discord-y things, whatever that is. Yeah, me neither, up until this afternoon. Will the items you have on a personal eBay account transfer over when you switch to it? Oh, absolutely. If you just upgrade to a store, you mean? Yeah. Yep. Everything will still be the same. Just make sure you pick the store that has the right amount of listings that you plan on doing every month, so you don't shortchange yourself. Like I think what does the basic one cost? Like not cost. It's like 250 listings a month or something maximum. But yeah, it's kind of a cosmetic thing. You just open a store, you upgrade your account to a store. It's been several years since I've had to do that, but yeah, it's pretty simple. Look at Dawn calling out people. If you think that's a great point. Yeah. What if it's blinking? Yeah, man, no problem. Get a store. I mean, if you have the means, is my expression, but it's true. If you can afford it, get a store. It's really worth it. There's a lot of cool. I can't even imagine not having one now. Like what would get taken away? But there's probably a whole lot of things I don't remember. If anybody doesn't have a store and just lists items, let me know, and if we could discuss some of the limitations. Discordy things, exactly. Do things that Discorders do. I'm trying to say, like, is there like is there a notification thing within Discord? Like, because thing is blinking up a storm. Somebody just sent me a friend request, but I don't know how to find it. Now I know who sent it. I just responded. Friends. Okay, here we go. Friends. All right. I got a show to do, people. I'm sitting here going on Discord. Got to perform. Still can't find a coupon. Your coupon for the store, the eBay coupon, is that what you're talking about? Oh, you just go to it's the marketing tab, and then you scroll down and it says subscriber discounts. I think they've made it a lot easier. It used to be pretty hard to find. There you go. Well, it could be an add-on on your Patreon. I wouldn't give it away for the measly $1.99. You know what I mean? For another maybe call it 40. You know, so for $139.99, you get the Popeye bundle, you get his monthly Patreon, and then you get that add-on for the Discord option. The monthly, the quarterly thing with supplies, Kelly. Which one of you is Sock Pucket? Free here in chat. That's right, we're free. It's up to you. Google. Proud, no way to regularly $200 a month. Yes, eBay subscriber discounts. It's under the marketing tab. It is now. It's easier. Just go to the Seller Hub, marketing tab, subscriber discounts. Paper pushes is correct, Mark. I wrote you a message. You said hi to me. There you go. eBay seller capital. No coupon. Did you use it already? Do you have a store? You only get it if you have a store, not to be a wise guy, but I'm not sure if maybe people don't know that, but I think it's only an option if you have a store. And the dollar amount increases based on the level of your store. Like I think mine is $50 a quarter we can use. Oh, the power Dawn. Dawn is definitely a power manga. Yeah, exactly. Me too. That's what I'm saying. It's a nice, every once in a while, you got to, like I keep saying, you got to give eBay credit once in a blue moon when they do something right. The new rollout for the viewing everything on a specific transaction and giving you your bottom line money. I did a video on that too a couple of days ago. That was exciting to me. I think it was pretty cool. To have everything, you can find all that information previously, but to have it in one little summary like that, I think is very nice. I like that option. They're going the right way. You have a store and you've never been able to find it. Really? Block Sock Puppet. If they don't, yeah, oh, please. We'll be shown the door. Cool. Callie, I don't remember if you're in the Instagram. There's an Instagram chat that I'm part of with something sort of similar. And it's true. People call, they'll dial like at 3 a.m. Oops, sorry. And you hear ding, 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 ding if somebody has like a request on the group. That can be annoying. But I don't want to leave it because it's a nice group to just say, hey, guys, is anybody out there? The nice thing is with this Discord thing, you could see who's out there. That is nice for sure. I have direct messages. I'm just looking at the different options. I still see everybody doing their waves and their chickadees and whatever when they come in. Oh, because it says wave to see hi. I see why everybody's waving. Oh, well, truth be told, that would be Dawn Wright, Keith. Dawn Wright is the bouncer. She's all things Discord. She's the president. She's the queen. She's got a crown on her. If you look at her name in the Discord thing, she's got a crown on her head. I always called her the Queen of Canada. Now she's the Queen of Discord. The Duke of Discord. There you go. You have the power. Doing right. Don't mess with her. She'll ruin your life with one click of a button. Out and Z. So those are the two big things I want to talk about: the 6-bit solution and the. I'm gonna copy and paste what they wrote me. It's so simple, and for anybody who has it already, it might be a lifesaver down the road if you're ever foolish enough to do what I did and accidentally delete some listings. Here's what you do. I'm just gonna. It's such a simple little thing. I'm just gonna copy and paste this, everybody. So if you want, do a screenshot or whatever. And again, hopefully you never have to worry about this. There you go, everybody. You go to check listings. And we remember when we were talking about this, a couple of people had this sort of right, like where to go to find it. But that was the key, to sort the grid by end date full. And it breaks it into like digestible chunks, like earlier today, if you ended it last week or whatever. It was pretty cool. So the only pain in the neck is if the key would have been if immediately when I noticed I forgot to, if I deleted the 200, I went, oh no, I could have grabbed them pretty quickly, but I kept ending after that foolishly until I got to, like I said, I think it was 3,200 or something that I ended. So it became a little bit of a more difficult process to find. Even though this was all sorted correctly, I still had to go in and see. I had no idea which ones I deleted. So I was lucky. It took me like 10 minutes of just copying and pasting some titles until I found one that wasn't live. Kept going down. Another one wasn't live. Another one. Then I went down like 50 listings. Another one wasn't live. And I knew I had my 200. So I just had to find the top and the bottom. But seriously, people, if you have any interest, that's what you do. And that's the end of it. Hit the submit button. So you just select that population, hit submit, and they all go up just like you were doing a new listing. Really, really cool. Yep. Oh, yeah. Kelly came on the voice chat thing. Yeah, it wasn't a full-blown New Englandish accent. Everybody has an accent, folks. Don't think you don't. I'm not going to say anything. I was going to say something funny, but I'm not going to say it. Yeah, that, of course not. What are you talking about? Right on. Look at the Discord server, just rocking and a rolling. How many we have now? 13 on, 18 off, 31 people. Welcome, one and all. Everyone but Dawn. Dawn speaks the Queen's English, of course. Sounds like cornbread. I don't even know what that means, but it's funny. I should have. Yeah. Worcestershire or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. It never, I know. They drop. That's how it is in New England. All those towns. Worcester. There he is. Cameron, the brainchild behind this madness. Cameron, did you see we currently have over 30 members now in this Discord server? Gotta get my terminologies down. Every day there's a new one to learn. Even Mark is in this thing, so that's, there's some superstar activity going on in this server. So use your power for good, everybody, and hopefully it'll be a benefit, not just everybody sending smileys at each other 24 hours a day. I'm hoping to use it for like, oh my God, I found this thing. What is this? So, I don't know, whatever. I don't even know what I'm hoping to use it for. I just think it's a cool resource to be able to chat with everybody off hours and just kind of say hi and see what's going on and throw things out, bounce things off of each other. Bounce things off of each other. Sorry. Yeah, Cameron is the brainchild of this whole thing. Oh, yeah. That's not bad work. They logged off answers, so I'm just sitting online again. Yeah. I was, you didn't hear the story. Sorry. I promise it's going to be very abridged. I was doing ending and sell similar, a process I do every month and a half. And I was monitoring another chat show at the time, which has nothing to do with the chat show. It was a Thursday night. I was in there and I'm a moderator, and I just decided for some stupid reason, oh, look at this. I still have like 2,000 items from whatever, December 31st, something. I wanted to make sure, January 31st, whatever it was. I wanted to go back and do end and sell similar. So I just get into my practice. I'm so used to doing it. I took my eye off the ball for 1 second, and instead of relisting a section of 200, I deleted them. And they were gone. And days went by, and there was just no way to find. I had no idea what 200 items I deleted. It could have been anything I have. So a couple of days of struggling. I talked about it on the show on, was it last Friday I talked about it? Yeah, it was last Friday I talked about it. I sent an email. Popeye, Kelly were telling me about 6-bit has this thing where you can do a backup, and I didn't do a backup when I set up my 6-bit. So like, well, back it up now. I did. I backed it up. That took a while, by the way. Not too long, but it took a while. Time well spent. So anyway, long story short, I sent an email to 6-bit support, told them the scenario, and they got back with me on, was it Monday or Tuesday, and said, here's what you do, which is what I copied and pasted into the group. Because I had performed a full backup, I was able to find those 200 listings I deleted, resubmit them through 6-bit. It took like 15 minutes, maybe. 200 listings, pictures and all. It keeps your pictures. It keeps everything that you had in your listing. So very, very grateful once again, because had it not happened, I just would have been out 200 listings. I never really known what they were, which would have driven me nuts. It did drive me nuts for the weekend anyway, until they helped me figure it out. You didn't know that. What is up, Puddings? How you doing? Puddings, we have this really cool server on Discord. There she is. Mrs. Flippett. I know it's going to sound like a broken record. She got sick again. So we're trying to keep our distance because everybody knows, if you watched my show the last few months, I was sick from the day after the postcard show in the middle of November until about a month ago. And I just can't get sick again. I can't get sick again. So I hope you're feeling okay, baby. I've made her some nice hot soup. Do all the things that Mr. Flippets do. Carly's a reseller, has 2 accounts. Does he? What's up, Ralph? How you doing? What is up? Yes, you can, Cameron. And you can do screen shares too. What's up, Ralph? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Yeah, not feeling well. Yeah, that's exactly. How about some substance? All hours of the day and night. Honey, you missed the, well, Dawn, you tell me if I could say anything. Otherwise, I'm not going to say anything. Join our Discord. I just wrote a message to Mrs. Libet. Yeah, I know. It's a shame. Hey, Callie Debs, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Hey, Callie Debs, have you heard? This whole show is just going to be a commercial for Discord. We have a really cool Discord server, which Dawn will, if you scroll up, you'll probably be able to get the link, but I'm sure Dawn will be posting it. Pleasure to have you in if you'd like to join. Let's reiterate the purpose of this. It's not to just do smiles at each other and wave and think, oh, this is fun. It is just a way to everybody to chat that usually jumps around some of these. I know there's a lot of consistency amongst members of this show and other shows and bounce around. Me too. And I watch other shows. It's a great way to like offline just chat with each other about anything. And, you know, and it does have some cool features like the screen sharing thing. I keep saying that because I would love to be able to say, oh, look at this item I just took a picture of. What do you guys think or whatever? So it's a really cool server thing. It's basically, I've never heard of it. I heard the name, but I didn't know what it was until this afternoon when we all got onto it. And it's pretty user-friendly. Click on Dawn's link, create a username, enter the room, ask for permission from Dawn to enter the room. You'll be welcomed with open arms as long as you identify yourself, especially if you have a different name than we're all accustomed to seeing. And that's it. And then we'll just kind of have fun and see how it goes. You get little notifications. No, I got the pizza thing out of my system, thankfully, Kelly. And yesterday was National Pizza Day. Did we know that? Was it yesterday or the day before? How am I going to do what? I can say. Dawn made her, I mean, it's not new news for some people, but Dawn made her audio debut today on Discord, just as a special thank you to everybody for coming in. No, she just, we were fooling around trying to figure out how to use the audio thing. And maybe it was a mistake. And she just jumped in and said, hey, I'm like, Dawn, hey. So she was chatting with everybody. And her Canadian accent, in full effect, as we all thought it might be. What are we talking about? She banged out a boot, as I knew she would. Yeah, thank you, Jody. It's ridiculous. She's been sick almost as bad as me, but like less period. Like she gets sick for a week or two, gets better, sick again. There's a Discord link. Apps, you know what? And half the people that were in the Discord thing this afternoon were at work. And so Lori Gonzalez, Mermaid, what is she? Mermaid Treasures. There's two mermaids. Singing Mermaid Treasures is Lori, right? She was, I guess she does some sort of a customer service job. I think we all know that now because she was like answering phone calls and everybody heard her answering the calls. So that was crazy. Yeah, exactly. Right. But it's a central location. We could all go in and say hi and again, hopefully use it for some reseller related stuff. I think it has a huge upside, potential. A boot. Exactly. What are you talking about? And again, if you don't identify, the only caveat here is you have to identify who you are because otherwise Dawn will give you the boot. Yeah, who knows? I wouldn't push it, but we'll see. Baby steps. She did great. It was fine. Moved out of Rhode Island in 95. You're still proud. Yeah, of course, Chappie. Everybody has an accent, but nobody realized everybody that lives. I said this today, but it's true. Like if you live in one area, that's how everybody talks. So you think it's normal and everybody else has an accent to you. If you're in Canada and everybody says a boot, anybody who doesn't say that, they think has an accent. If you're in the South, you think everybody talks like that. If you're in New York, you think everybody talks like that. Cameron's today slipped out with, instead of saying Oregon, he goes, Oregon. I said, are you an organ donor? So he has an accent. He has an organ accent. Everybody has an accent. No, she's saying going forward, you could potentially give her a call if you needed to. Yeah, a boot. She did. She was saying something. It was very, casual. And then she did. She slipped out a boot. I'm a boot to go have lunch or something. Whatever she said. Oh, it was fun. It was fun, I tell you. What are you talking about? Sounds like it would have helped trying to get 6-bit set up. You mean my whole debacle with the lost listings? Yeah, I had it set up. My mistake was, but it's been rectified. My mistake was when I set up 6-bit, I didn't go ahead and back up my whole store. Now I know to do that. And you could still do it. I've been on it since October 1st. So what is that? 3 months, 4 months already? More than that, right? Yeah, 4 months. And I had no problem bringing everything over. And most importantly for me, identifying that population of deleted listings. I know, Cameron. But you see, therein lies the whole thing. When you people make fun of other people, it's like nobody in New York says water. Yeah, and you say Oregon, which sounds funny when you're not from Oregon. You get it? What's up, Bartomania? Callie Debs, welcome to the Discord. Your dad's side is from Oregon. If you think about it, like iron ore, if you say it that way, Oregon. Gin instead of gone, but whatever. Whatever. Right, and then the South is a whole other can of worms. Everybody has accents. You said a boot, but you don't know it because you're so used to it. Bart, have you heard? We have a wonderful new server. It really is cool. Of course, that's the whole world has it. You go to England, everybody thinks an English accent. There's 1,000 different dialects in England. One sounds wackier than the other one. Trust me, I have to do one every night in a show. Trying to set up 6-bit Discord. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, that you could have great example though. Exactly. Let's say we wanted to help each other with something that somebody else is familiar with and maybe you're not. Yeah, absolutely. Great use of the Discord. Got my wife writing me. Jeez. I have to pick up some antibiotics for Mrs. Flippett in the next 2 hours. So we still have plenty of time. Mother's mustache enjoys accents. Yes, I mean, exactly. Say coffee. About. Yeah. Yep, I'm on my show. I'm on my show. Dad, folks. Dad. I'm on my show. It's okay. Your favorite accent is Appalachian? I just watched a whole YouTube video about Appalachia. It's actually really interesting. Nope, same thing. Everybody thinks they talk normal. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, but so what? That's cool. Yeah, and then Mark with his legendary Chicago. Everybody knows it's soda. Baltimore, who tried to say Aaron earned an iron earn. Yeah, Baltimore has a funky accent. It's very similar to the Philadelphia accent. Sody pop. Well, sody pop used to be a thing. You'd say sody pop. I know, Dawn. Exactly. Well, like English, a lot of people think it's an English accent, and there's 500 English accents. Papa Flip It with the interruption brought to you by the fine folks at Coca-Cola. Oh, I'm sorry. Soda pop, yep. Or sody pop, actually. Victoria grew up in London. Yep. Absolutely. Yep. That's what I'm saying. Everybody has accents. Nobody's listening. Just you, Kelly. No, I'm only kidding. I can't list right now. Growing up, you said pop. In boot camp, I said I could really go for a pop, and I thought I said... Yeah, that's hysterical. And a boot camp environment, you probably came across 1,000. Everybody in the boot camp probably had a different accent. Every kid had a different accent, right? That must have been pretty cool. Dawn, how could you possibly list when you're trying to monitor a heavy-duty Discord server, which now has, what's 19 and 13? 34? 32? Whatever. Just listed your free cards from Popeye. Wow, way to go, Purple Sorko. I'm going to turn this fan off. It was, again, ridiculously warm out today. Beautiful, though. I took a ride out to a flea market thing that I go to, antique mall, really. Didn't get anything except a chicken pot pie, which was delicious. I picked up some goodies for the family, but that was it. Easter postcards, very cool. You're not listening. No problem, Kelly. I'm going to have to go relatively soon, guys, because Mrs. Flippert requires her antibiotic, which is waiting for her at CVS, and they close at a certain time. And as tempted as I am to say, go get it yourself, I would never do that. I have to pick it up for her. There's ways to promote. I don't know if anybody's taken a really good look at this Discord. Is anybody very familiar with Discord and has used it a long time? I think Allie said she does game stuff or something on Discord. Allie might not be here anymore. She said she was stopping in to say hi. But she might be the resident Discord expert. But no one is getting sales tonight. Only 9 likes. I see more than that, but thank you. Thank you for the recommendation. Please do leave a thumbs up if you don't mind. You'll photo knives in about an hour. Photo knives. Uh-oh. One Old Buffalo, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Great to have you live. Look at that's a very cool old car and his little smiley thing. Hi at 29, Michigan. It's another planet. Poor girl. I'm like, yeah, it's been even Dawn. Didn't Dawn say it was warm today in igloo-laden Canada? It was close to 60 again today, 58 or something like that. Beautiful, sunny, a little windy, but ridiculously warm. It's supposed to be warm all week, warm all weekend. No sign. Had one flake of snow. I did tell everybody we had a dusting of snow that lasted all of 15 minutes. Ooh, join Popeye on 310. That's okay. I will be. Oh no, I won't. No, I won't. Where will I be? I'll be home for giveaway show. That's all right. I'll move my show. I don't care at all. Yeah, the free tub. I saw that. At least we can continue on Discord. Yeah, exactly. Join the crowd, Callie Debs. I think a good portion of us never have either. Mother's mustache. Oh, okay. So you were familiar with it at least. This was my very first time. Mid-50s. Yeah, I know, it's crazy and sunny and nice. I mean, spring fever. Tulip. We have a bunch of plants, nice flowers and stuff in our garden out front, which have been dead for the last couple of months and brown. They're starting to sprout already. Birds are singing. Literally, it feels like spring, and it's just not. And I know we're going to get screwed because it's only February 10th. If it was March 10th, you might say, all right, a couple more weeks till spring, we'll get out of this. But I just have an odd feeling it's got to get cold again, because if it's over already, that was a joke. Like, winter just didn't even happen here. Did not happen. Non-event winter. That was your 29 Bugatti replica. Beautiful. Yeah, exactly, Joe. We don't have trees blooming yet, but what I was going to say, excuse me, we have little sprouts of like new grass coming up. It's bright green, and it sticks out like a sore thumb where everything else is brown. Little sprouts of green, and we have tulips, and the top of the leaves are starting to come out already. I'm like, oh my God. It's amazing. A couple of days of sun and 50s, 60s, and it just only shoveled once. I haven't even looked at a shovel. 75 in Burbank, sure. Beautiful downtown Burbank, California. Oh, you're in the 30s again, huh? No, we have bang out the forecast. Hold on. We're not even going to sniff the 30s. 58 today, 48 tomorrow, which is colder, 46 Sunday, which is still warmer than normal, by the way, but cooler than it's been. 58 Monday, 55 Tuesday, 60 Wednesday, 67 Thursday, 57, 52, 53. So, and that's all the way up to February 19th. 67 on Thursday. Holy cow. Read that is showered. That's it. She's got to do something, right? If she's not out there shoveling, she's got to at least put up some shelving for you. Scotland, you either understand or depending on the area language, a mixture of English and Gaelic. Oh yeah, Scottish. Some of the Scottish stuff is super thick. Super thick. Apple tree. I'm saying she's got to do something, Dawn. Oh, Scottish. I couldn't even imagine. We went, Popeye will know this, any Disney people, we went to Rose and Crown. We always go to Rose and Crown in the UK Pavilion in Epcot. And a couple of years ago, my wife and I went with our two youngest daughters, and we went for lunch at Rose and Crown or something. And the waiter was Scottish. But it was literally like, what? He had no idea. He was the nicest guy in the world. We got him on video because he was so cool. But it was hard to understand him. My God. I've never heard anything like that. Your dad's side of the family is Scottish, okay. They say Scotland. Scot. Not scat. That's like coffee. There's an O in coffee. Does everybody realize that? It's not C. If it was CAF, it would be coffee. Dawn. In it. We got Vintage Kaja posting photos. Look at this. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Discord server. Thanks again to Cameron for the idea and Dawn for getting it together so quickly. We're rocking and rolling. We're only what? 8 hours into this thing? Not even 7, 8 hours, maybe. It started like noonish. I was at the Antique Mall until like 12:30, so maybe it was like 1 o'clock we kicked this off. I'm very, very relieved to that no camera issues tonight. I had Mark, I want to tell you the reason that this happened on Monday was I use this thing called Epic Cam. It's just a program that allows you to use your phone, primarily iPhones, as a webcam, right? It works great. Well, they stopped providing updates on like version 4 or whatever, and they went to this new thing called Camera Hub, which is a dedicated program you had to download, and it replaces all the old ones. So I kept launching my old ones because I've been doing it for a couple of years, like 4 years. And apparently all those things are antiquated now and you can't use them. So I think I've been using them. That's why I was having those glitches. Downloaded the camera hub thing. You saw the test this morning I was doing, and now everything's perfect. And it's cool because now I could do like zoom ins like that. Or go out and do color changes and all that stuff. There's a lot of funky, fun things I could do. You can add brightness, you could lower all this stuff I could never do before. So glad to see. Hopefully that should be nipped. Okay. Oh yeah. Wait. For years. That's right. Jackie Jack, who a self-declared Southerman, right? Correct. Let's hear you speak. Let's invite Jackie Jack to the program. How y'all doing? Everybody has an accent, and they're all kind of funny. Keith with a nice photo, just sending a picture for no reason. A postcard, apparently. Very nice, very nice. You just drag and drop the pictures, by the way, guys? How do you do it? Oh, no, there's a thing. You click it. Upgrade your friends. Gift them awesome chat perks with Nitro. Steer clear from the Nitro. I know. I'm just fooling around, of course, but I'm just saying everybody has an accent. Wouldn't it be boring if everybody spoke the same way? I think so. Especially the people that live in Oregon. It's a state I have not been to. There's not many states left that I haven't been to, and that is one. Oregon. I have not been to Oregon. Been to Washington, but I haven't been to Oregon. Get out. They come a long way. Or as Don might say, get out. Just ordered 130 fixin'. Yeah, that's the South thing. Fixin'. Georgia. On his mind. In a previous incarnation of my existence, mistakes were made. I worked for CSX Railroad for about 5 months in the deepest of the deep South. I was in Orlando, but I went to training in Atlanta, Georgia for 2 weeks overnight. And every single person was from Georgia and all that. And now y'all come here, boy, and slow motion. And oh my God, it was like being on another planet. It was very, very strange. That's where I learned fixin'. I had no idea what they would talk about. And they say fin, not even fix it, fittin', of some weird abbreviation of fixin'. I was like, what? Get out. Exactly. What's that? The Scottish you're talking about? You're in the middle of the country? Okay. He just nodded, then he asked if I spoke English. I know, you're probably afraid to open your mouth. George is on Mother Mustache's mind. That's kind of funny. Oh, you posted something in a Groovy New Disc. Oh my God, what a weird picture. What is that? He just saw a ghost. Finna. Yeah, I'm finna get out of here. What? What planet are you from? About to head down to Georgia. Pretty country in Georgia. Did you get Answers on all something wrestlers. I don't know. Oh, that's hysterical, that picture. What a fantastic picture. Blue feather with the Webster's definition. Exactly. Yeah, I know. They say fidna. I'm fitting to get out of here at 5 or something like that. Fixins meat side. Exactly. Oh, and speaking of side dishes, down in Georgia, boy, do they have some interesting side dishes. Let me just tell you. I'm fitting to go to the old Cracker Barrel. We used to go to Cracker Barrel for breakfast. Oh my God, the grits and all that. Oofa. You're also year, I would think, right? Isn't that an abbreviation of a year? Orange dirt, they do. My sister's in Minnesota. She has a strong accent. Oh, Minnesota has Minnesota has a crazy accent. I used to be able to do Minnesota. That's the same as North Dakota. The whole northern Midwest has their own thing. A little different than Mark's Chicago. They definitely say pop, but it's like pap. There's a certain thing with Minnesota. Some say funna. Fitting a strap on a feed bag. There you go. Bum, 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 fitting to watch some hee haw. I know you guys remember hee haw, right? Dawn doesn't remember hee haw. Dawn was born 7 months ago. I go to Minnesota once a year, really? Yeah, exactly. It's very much Canadian. North Dakota, same thing. Montana, same thing. But Montana doesn't have that Midwest accent. They have a nondescript. They say Oregon instead of Oregon. Montana is a weird place. Beautiful country, though. It's really Canada, but it's beautiful. Hard pass, Kelly. The Cameron picture is actually priceless. I don't even know what's going on. Jackie Jack remembers hoofa. Hee haw. I'm reading two different things. Oofa? Oofta. Oofa is like an Italian, like oofa, like oof, that's disgusting. Oofa. You smell that fish in there? Oofa. I say it all the time. Hee haw. Yep, absolutely. 7 months ago. Slight exaggeration. All right. They call buckets pails. Sure. Yeah, Otto, exactly. They say coffee probably too. Well, as much as it says organ, like an organ donor. That's what we were joking about before. My understanding of Southernese is if you aiming to do something. There you go. Look at Keith. I like that. Aiming is like it might happen. Finn, you're going to do it. Near London, Ontario. But not near enough, right? Because that's where you have to drive for your drop offs, and it's a bit of a drive. Where have I been, Canada? I've been to Toronto, of course. The Beatles shows in Toronto. I've been to Montreal. They don't say Montreal, they say Montreal. Or Montreal, like one word. Montreal, one syllable. That's it. Yeah, you betcha. That's Minnesota, exactly. You betcha. Ooh, yeah, they're always very excited. Ooh. right, everybody, I am going to wrap it up. I have to get Mrs. Flippett's medicine, and it's almost 7:30. So I wish you a fond farewell. Have a wonderful weekend. See you back on Monday on the chat show. See you on Discord for the next 25 years straight, probably. Hopefully we make good use of it. Again, use it for good. It's a powerful tool, has a lot of options. Hopefully we'll figure out some of them. If anybody has any questions or whatever, feel free. I'm sure I'll have many questions for other people. Hopefully it's we keep it to a controlled environment and we don't let any idiots in. But that's Dawn's job. Can't help you. That's Dawn. Any idiots get in, any idiots slip in, gonna have to blame Dawn. But again, in all seriousness, thank you very much, Dawn, for setting this up. Thank you, Cameron, for the idea. So I'll see everybody on Monday night. Have a great weekend, everybody. Don't you know?